Okay, Nintendo. Okay, I guess the leak was right. They're making an Ocarina of Time. Go crazy. Now, before I watch this, because I haven't seen anything besides, I guess, this thumbnail, thanks. Thanks for that. I guess you just had to include it in your thumbnail. Damn. Let's just remind ourselves what this game actually looks like. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well. Okay, and this is still the OG. Because they did do a remake in, like, what was it, 2013 or something, or 2012 on the 3DS, so it was a lower resolution than anything, but, you know, stylized very well in the polygons. This was still in the 90s when the original game came out, so this was before anyone thought to stylize anything. But also, they probably just couldn't because of the limitations. I love these concept trailers with like super like reflective everything and just like HDR, and I think it's pretty goofy. That's not what it looks like. No. Ocarina of Time 8K Unreal Engine remake is a sight to behold. It sure is. What is happening with his eyes? What is that? Anyway, yeah. Artwork-wise, this is how the characters are supposed to look, so if anything, I would love it if Nintendo started remaking these games in the box art style, because they can. They can absolutely do that nowadays. Everything is open to game developers. There is zero limitations nowadays. But back in the day, oh boy. Oh boy. Like, here's the concept art, or straight up box art for the Lizalfos. Like, this is raw as hell. Like that. This is awesome. This is just cool. And there he is. His full polygonal gory. Damn. Did they follow anything? Like, they gave him a huge torso. They shortened his arms. They never really made this version, did they?
So cute!
He's so tiny. What they doing? What they doing over there? Look at this. Look at this. What is going on? What is this mess of polygons over here? Is that supposed to be like armor? Why is it so tall? It's nowhere near as tall as here. Whatever. Again, they couldn't stylize as much. In fact, they probably worked with the concept art first, and then they made the box art last, and then by that point, they're like, we gotta release it, so let's just ship it as is, you know? Like, a lot of the time, you know, gaming pipelines were a lot faster back in the day. But, you know, I would love to see Nintendo follow the actual original box art so that we always keep the look of that game as the standard. Like that, like this is the way the game looks. This is the way we wanted the game to look. And let's see how we can do it nowadays.
Long ago,
The four nations lived together in harmony.
there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Yeah.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
It's a very serious.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Oh. Why not? Just straight up Ocarina of Time. Not even like Ocarina of Time remake. Well, I can tell you we're not going for this. Maybe? We didn't actually get to see anyone's eyes, so it's not like I could tell you. I mean, the look of the tapestry is very like woven. Like this look is reminiscent a little bit of A Link Between Worlds, just because of like the nose. I think that's what's going on. The legs are a little more whimsical. We have a very detailed version of the Deku Tree, which, by the way, let's just look at the Deku Tree. This is the remake, I believe. Here's the original. So he's really not that much. He's really not that detailed. He's kind of just like as you would draw a tree. I'm noticing all this extra gear on him. He typically doesn't really have that in the original or the remake for the 3DS. It really is just kind of like this green tunic. And he starts off with this, by the way. He doesn't like have something else and then upgrades to this. I'm pretty sure he always has this and then he moves on to like blue and then red depending on like upgrades and stuff. Like here's the Smash Brothers. Like this is the most detailed version of Young Link we've ever seen, and this is as intentional as possible of that original design. Like this is the most accurate representation that we can in high definition. But this adds a bunch of extra straps, so this almost looks like they're going for like a Twilight Princess look for this title. Like they're trying to make that a little more consistent. Although it does not look like Twilight Princess shading wise, it's very much it's not even like toon shaded, so it's not even like Breath of the Wild or anything that we've seen recently. This is, and let's look at Twilight Princess. So that look was very not blurry, bloomed. I don't know what style this game is supposed to have, because if you know, all of the main Zelda titles have a specific medium they're trying to kind of go for. You could tell there's a specific medium here with the Link and Wolf Link here. I don't quite know what it is. It could be charcoal, but the overall look of the game, like dark pastels, like only. I like that they do that. They definitely make it more obvious in some titles. This one is not immediately like oh, it's obviously crayons or something, you know, like that's a different one. But when you look at the actual game itself, it's like in bloom. Why is it so tiny? This is as detailed as the game Cube could get, so, you know, not too crazy of shading, whereas the Switch 2 can handle a lot of shading. The main thing that I think of, again, is just that bloom to soften out the edges and kind of make it look better, as they had this like crazy bloom on everything. Like here, even more so, like you can tell there's a lot of like blurriness, but it's like intentional blurriness. Yeah, I think they're making Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess more connected, but that's just the style that I'm looking at here with his tunic. I want to see like Link's original outfit that he starts off with, because he doesn't start off with the tunic in Twilight Princess. Yeah, he has like this. So he has like this cool towel belt that he has around his waist, and this like side shoulder. Is that like a sleeve? Like it's just a sleeve? That's kind of cool though. Like I kind of want it. What is happening here? Who did this? Thanks for watching.